Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Celebrity Cars, the 2000 Porsche 911 Carrera Millennium Special Edition. This car is number 409 of 911 built, folks. Just over 55,000 miles on the odometer. Violet chroma flare paint. 1 year only, folks. Only way you could get this color was on this car. And Millennium natural brown leather. Welcome to Celebrity Cars, ladies and gentlemen. We're located in Las Vegas, just down the street from all the shiny lights. If you ever come into town and you want to see some muscle cars, you want to see some exotic cars, you come on in, check them out, take pictures, videos, maybe you'll take one home. Who knows? But you clicked on this really awesome Porsche. Folks, we've obviously never had one before. They only made so many of them. And isn't it something? So it's got a mixture of brown in it and violet in it and olive color. And then at night it looks black. So when it first came in, we check in sheets and so on and so forth, make sure scratches and maybe if there's curb rash, we check it all down. And I marked down that the car was black because it was out front in the shade. And it's not black at all. These wheels did not come with this Porsche, folks. Came on, I think, a little later model year. Very attractive wheels. They're not the ones that came on the car. The interior it's a one-off incredible color as well. This natural brown. We'll show that to you in just a minute. It's an incredible shape. I'm your living, breathing condition report here at Celebrity Cars, folks. I'm the one that's going to tell you where all the scratches are and the nicks, if there's any major damage, if there's a dent or ding or all that kind of stuff, curb rash, holes in the seats, all that kind of stuff. So without further ado, let's just kind of move into this. Quincy wound himself back up front here. Now, with just a couple clicks over 55,000 miles on the odometer, you're going to have some wear up front here. So even though these look like little bugs, I'll pick one there, I'll pick one there, I'll pick one there, I'll pick one there. You think that they're bugs. Unfortunately, folks, it's just normal road wear. And this is what happened. So driving through the desert, through the mountain pasture, wherever this Porsche has been, wherever it's spent its life, it's picked up some stuff off the road. And with this fancy paint, I mean, it's kind of hard to not see it, if you will. So it's all in one piece up here. There's no splitting in the paint anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. There's no huge gouges. It just, unfortunately has these little blips. I suggested you find a bra and put the bra on to protect the rest of it. Because then when you get up here, yes, you do still have a couple of these little marks. But is it god awful, folks? It's not. It's really not. It's a nice shape. This car hasn't been fully detailed. It's been washed. It's been all shined up for photos today, but it hasn't had boy, we get cars in every day. There's not many of us that work here. We'd be shot to death if we had to do that in every car. But anyway, there's no major, dings. There's no, major rock chips. It's just the little ones. It's just normal wear. It's just cruising down the road. Make sure you check out the photographs at celebritycars.com to see maybe a little clearer this corner, that corner. The headlights are in beautiful shape on both sides. Let's work our way down this side, Quincy, just because over here, see, I'll start to get a little bit more when I start to leave the nose. Folks, every car has road wear in the front. This fancy color, it just shows up a little bit more than normal. But I'm going to point out a small little chip right there. All down here looks really good to me. This front passenger side wheel and tire looks great. It's nice and shiny. There's no curb rash. The wheel wells are nice and clean. This whole fender looks real good. Here's your gas cap. Every once in a while, I'll see a small mark in the clear coat. That's where your fancy buffer, where your fancy detailer comes in and makes that kind of stuff go away. All down here along this lower body kit down here, it's super shape. Every once in a while, I'll see a little, marks. I think it's just from cleaning, but it's nothing major anywhere along here. All this is all in one piece. There's no heavy scrapes down here. It doesn't seem, nobody jumped any bridges or drove over any railroad tracks. It's all nice, and it might be a little dusty, but other than that, there's no chew down there, if you will. Folks, every once in a while, once again, I'll see the clear coat, normal stuff, getting in and out of the car, but it's all, the fancy chroma flare color. I don't see any, there's no dings here. There's no great big chips. If I saw one, I'd be pointing it out to you. This rear passenger side wheel is in great shape. Come around here towards the back and around the bottom. This all looks good. Tail light looks awesome. This wing is in fabulous shape. There is the most folks, we have really fancy lights in here. Spent a lot of money on these lights, as well as spotlights, not spotlights, skylights, jeez, cripes. Okay, and so it's like a magnifying glass on this paint, on any car that we do here at Celebrity Cars. So I'm just pointing it out that, yeah, I see little things, but nothing that a detailer can't take out. And it's just little itty bitty things. There's no scratches, there's no cracks going on here. It's a water spot right there. I'll get off it later on. But all down here, this is all super sharp. This whole rear bumper back here, there's a little mess right here that I'm pretty sure a detailer will be able to get out. I'm not sure what's going on there. There's no cracked paint, there's no abrasions. It's just, I like even a clay bar might even be able to get that out. This is all great. Taillights are great. Back bumper here. Nobody backed in anything back here. These two little bumper pads are in good shape. All along the back here is good. Exhaust pipes are nice and shiny. Yeah, this is all awesome in here. I do see the occasional watermark, but it's not like it's all watermarked. It's like I've seen maybe two. So, okay, coming back around this corner here, we're on to the driver's side. Super shiny. You can see the reflection off the floor. Super cool. Very clean. All nice. No dings. No dings. It's been a very well kept car. No curb rash on this rear driver's side wheel either. All across this bottom here, we're in good shape. All one piece. All along here are all nice and cut and clean. The glass is super. We didn't talk about the glass yet. We kind of sort of didn't do up top. That's okay. We'll get there. Side view mirror. Very little normal road wear. Super, super small. Bunch of who cares. Some crud came right off. Little small ones. Little, really tiny. And the only reason why I can see it is my face is right here, so just keep that in mind. And your front driver's side wheel and tire, all in super, super awesome shape. Okay, looking down on the hood, up here, once again, very, very little road wear. Windshield. Now, just like the nose cone, okay, let me start over. It's not just like the nose cone. The nose cone clearly has some, little spots and stuff on it. This windshield, although every once in a while I'll see little bits, I'm not really sure which are bugs. No, these are little itty bitty road wear, just like the nose cone, just certainly nowhere is bad. Nothing needs to be replaced, nothing needs to be fixed, and no, you won't be staring at any dots while you're driving down the road. Quincy, while you're standing there, look at the top of that dash. Look at that color.
You should point out the back so it looks nice.
Oh, I will. Yeah, thank you. Folks, the whole top is great. There's not any weird paint. There's nobody dropped anything on it. There's no hail damage going on up here. It's awesome. It's awesome. And Quincy wanted me to point out the inside the back here, the tan carpet. Isn't that sharp? Thanks for pointing that out, Quincy. I would have been bent if I missed that. It's a good photograph, too. Okay. Look at this, folks. All right, now, look. We do have a couple issues in here. Let me hammer them real quick while we're standing here, because normally I'm going to run right over to the passenger side, open passenger side up for extra lighting. Okay, so we're going to do a little, variation here of things. This is one thing we got going on here on this door panel, is this kind of fake wood going on here, and it broke here, so there's a piece here, and then there's a piece here. So this is a little banged up. It's unfortunate. This still opens. You can still get in it. It's still operable, but it's just got a couple little things taking, starting to erode away. And unfortunately, yeah, this took a crap here. But I don't know what to say, but it is what it is. The rest of the carpet is beautiful. The rest of the leather is in super, super shape. Speaker's good. While you're here, you can look inside the door jamb. Nice and clean. 1 or 2 little watermarks that just weren't picked up after a car wash. All right, let me get out of the way. This bolster, I always point out these bolsters here getting in and out of the car, and this portion of the seat, although you can tell somebody's gotten in and out of the seat, you can see very clearly that there's extremely minor wear getting in and out of here. The seat's in beautiful shape. Small mark on the seat right there, but it's not ripped, and it's kind of a who cares. I'm just pointing it out. Please look down here on the kick panel getting in and out of the car. This is still nice and black. Very minor marks for getting in and out. You can see pant legs and shoes and stuff from making marks on here, but it's very, very light. I need you to know that. Lots of power options here, just so you folks can see as well. I'm going to open the other side of the door so you can see a little bit better lighting. Okay. Center console. Folks, in here, we'll look at it outside when we go for a lap around the block. But in here, it looks like it's kind of sort of never been used. It's that nice. And this seat, yeah, that is kind of a bummer there, but it's really not that bad, folks. It's not getting ready to open or anything. That's marked. But all this is so sharp. This seat is perfect. Barely anyone getting in and out over here. And again, there's just a slight watermark or two from not drying things up correctly here when we got this out. But the kick panel and all is in really, really sharp shape. Oh yeah, thank you. Okay, now this is what the driver's side door is supposed to look like. We don't know how easy it is to get this replacement. And will the color match? Probably not, no. So this is what we do here at Celebrity Cars, folks. We just kind of lay it out so you don't buy it. It ships across the country and you're wondering, hey, you guys didn't tell me about it. We're telling you about it, okay? We tell you about things. All the things that we can figure out and know, we tell you about. Because we want you to be comfortable there at home and future buyer. We've got so many, I'd be surprised if this car even hits the market because we've got so many people interested in it already. But it's fun to film. I see some books back there on the back seat. So get your manuals and stuff like that, so that's cool. All right, I'm gonna hit these 2 little silver buttons over here, Quincy. We'll start at the engine. See what we got going on back here.
That's clean.
Yeah, it is clean, isn't it? Yeah, I'm just going to let you look. Now, while Quincy does that, folks, you notice I'm not getting into Carfax or ownership history or any of the how do you buy this, all that kind of stuff. You're going to find out all that stuff at celebritycars.com or call 702-818-1031. You want to know engine size, horsepower, about this particular color combination and the special edition commemorative, all that stuff. You're going to find all that stuff out at celebritycars.com. Dun, da, da, da. Huh? So, CD changer. I don't know where this cover is for this battery here. So before you ask and you're watching the video, I don't know where this cover is. We might have it, but I don't think so. You can ask one of the guys when you give the phone call to us. All right. That's all I have at the moment, folks. It's awesome. Oh, you know what? Why not start it? I'll start it with that. All the lights seem to work. It's good shape. Okay, so what we do next is we take this out for a lap around the block. Make sure the brakes work good. Make sure the transmission goes through. This isn't automatic in here, so we're just going to put it in drive. We're not going to play with paddles or Tiptronic or any of those things. But yeah, we'll take it out. I'll give you my report. We'll be back in a minute. Hi, folks. Here we are inside the 2000 commemorative collectible Porsche. This is awesome. Folks, I've driven this car already before. I've enjoyed the crap out of it. No speeding, none of that crazy stuff. I've driven it around the complex. I've driven it down the street a couple times, and it's just a super fine running machine. 55,857 on the odometer, and I'm going to drive automatic today down into drive. My eyes are spending some time looking around the upholstery in here to make sure everything still looks as good as it did inside, and it sure does. I'm touching all the buttons down here and here. These are kind of a different kind of button in here. If any of you know about the stickiness that these buttons could produce, but these all seem to either be replaced or they came with a shiny stuff, so there's no, over here again, you've got that small damage here on this door panel, but wouldn't deter me, but it could bother you, so just wanted to let you know about it. Okay, I'm in drive, my foot's on the brake, the car's already running, the air conditioner's on, it's 116 degrees outside, off we go. Air conditioner's wonderful, by the way. Okay, I'm gonna do about, I guess I'm 44 miles an hour, gonna hit these brakes pretty good here. 3, 2, and 1. Exactly what I should have done. I didn't slam on the brakes. I could have. Nothing locked up, very smooth, board straight. I don't know what else to say. This car feels and runs great. Okay, 2 speed bumps here at Celebrity Cars. 1. Looking for weird clunks, weird noises, suspension making weird noises, whatever. I hear nothing. Turn the air conditioner down some. Okay, again, I have my Tiptronic paddles on my steering wheel here, but I'm not using any of those. Just off we go here, nice and normal. Kind of a crappy road, so hold on. Nothing's making any weird noises. I'm going to make a right-hand turn here into that little cul-de-sac. I like to kind of do a sharp turn or two to make sure we're not missing anything. That was something of mine, sorry. All right. Folks, this is a perfect running little Porsche. I really don't have a whole lot to say. I don't have a whole lot to talk about. Nothing. Gets up and goes. Transmission super smooth. All right. Sorry, the road's crappy and the middle of the road domes and stuff. Folks, you have any questions, give us a ring. 702-818-1031. Super cool, super rare car color. You want to know about books and records, Carfax, ownership history, all that stuff, celebritycars.com. Folks, that's it for today. We'll see you next time. Thanks a lot.